For achieving ultra low power in wireless sensor networks and body area networks, we have to go for certain fundamental design approaches. Before actually delving into those, let me just explain how we do wireless system design. Typically, we have a layered approach. For example, there is a physical layer L1, MAC layer L2, network layer L3, and the higher layers above that. When you try to design ultra low power sensor modes or body area network devices, we can think of two strategies. Let me explain from the physical and the MAC layer point of view. From the MAC layer point of view, let's look at typical application of wireless sensor networks. Let us say you want to measure in an industrial plant, or let us say on the battlefield, you want to measure parameters like temperature, pressure, humidity, or the concentration of gases. Typically, such parameters won't change rapidly. You may only have to send the information once in long duration. For example, you want to send the information about temperature for 15 seconds in every 1 hour. So we can make use of duty cycling. Because such applications typically have a very low duty cycle, we can keep the transmitter and the receiver of the sensor mode in a deep sleep state unless we are sending some data. So low duty cycling achieves ultra low power at the MAC layer. Let us now come to physical layer. At the physical layer, there are certain components that we can partition the transceiver into. There is a radio frequency or RF domain, then there is an analog domain which has the ADC and the DAC, and then there is a digital baseband domain. Usually in wireless system design for high throughput, for example Wi-Fi and cellular networks, we focus more on the baseband because that is where we have to achieve complex demodulation and decoding techniques. However, for sensor network kind of applications, we focus more on the RF side. So a lot of power savings are obtained by very nicely designing the receiver front end and the transmitter power amplifier while keeping the baseband modulation techniques relatively simple. Thank you.